Dear Mount Zion family and friends, I want to officially wish you and your family a happy 2023. I'm grateful to continue to be your pastor and to be in ministry as we begin this new year with the hopes of great work and great collaboration and partnerships that God will bring us as we discern together the work that God is calling us to do. 2022 ended on a very high note as we had a wonderful celebration on Christmas Eve. This was our second year in a row where we were able to meet in person. And I know that that may sound a little strange to you, but we have to remember that because of a pandemic, the previous Christmas, I was in the sanctuary by myself in front of my computer, reminding you of the good news that Christ was born among us. So it's a wonderful reason to celebrate that we gather again. And even more important to tell you that we had a wonderful attendance. Over 300 people came to join us in the three worship services at 4, 7, and 9, which again, it's a wonderful thing to celebrate. And then online, we have over 390 people who watched us over the three worship services. Once again, just very thankful that God is opening new doors and that people are connecting with us online. And speaking of worship, 2022 also ended on a very strong note when it comes to worship. Not just because of Christmas Eve, but because steadily our attendance has been growing in person and online. In the last few months, we have had over 100 people attending the in-person worship service on Sunday morning. And also our online presence and attendance have been growing as we have had over 200 views on Facebook and YouTube. That is 200 households that are spending time either watching us live or during the week to connect with the work that we're doing at a church. All of those things are very encouraging. As we're looking forward to 2023, I'm also grateful to remind you that we are beginning the year with continuing the work of the Church Council Leadership Retreat that we had in September. As you may remember, the Church Council decided to get together to plan and to dream and pray and discern together what God was calling us to do in 2023 and beyond. And so out of that retreat, there were 4 areas of focus that we decided to put all our energy and excitement and work to do in 2023. We decided, number 1, that we wanted to increase our ministry and connection to our preschool. We also decided that we wanted to begin to develop a partnership and ministry with our high school, Reservoir High School, that is 5 miles from us. We also decided that we wanted to look at our facilities and our building and use it as an asset to connect with other partners in ministry. And so what that led us specifically is to explore what we might be able to do with the youth center that used to be an old parsonage, that because we're in the process of rebuilding the youth ministry, is not being used as much as before. So we're looking at possibilities on how to use it in a new and exciting way. And also during the retreat, we decided that we wanted to begin to develop a new worship experience that might be able to help us to connect with people who are not part of our congregation yet. We are beginning to explore all of those areas, and I want to tell you that I'm hoping that the next time you see a video, I will be able to give you specific projects and exciting ideas that are popping up out of those 4 areas so that we can begin to work together and continue to develop those ministries. I also want to inform you that in 2023, as it happens every year, we're going to begin with a new set of leaders who will be joining the work of the congregation. And this year, we have a new chair of the church council. Rob Edson has agreed to lead our congregation as the chair of church council. And with him, a new set of leaders who are committing and some of them recommitting to the work of the church. So I ask for your prayers as we begin this 2023, as I know it continues to be a time of a lot of change and good leadership. People who love God and love this congregation are needed, and I'm confident that we have them already in leadership. So we have new leadership coming on board. I also want to let you know that as we ended 2022, we continue to look forward to a lot of good, wonderful things in front of us in the horizon. We have to continue the work of the building, hopefully of the pavilion. We had made good strides in developing a plan, in developing even not just the design, but who might be able to build it for us. And now we're in the process of deciding the cost. So you will hear soon about what we're going to do and how we're going to pay for it. So I am very excited about the pavilion. In the horizon, too, is the exploring with Carol Wonderlick of new partnerships with the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts and all of those groups who are using our church so that we might explore new ways to be engaged with the community, but particularly paying attention to the youth and children in our community. And more than anything, 2022 allowed us to close the year on a good note when it comes to the finances of the church. We continue to be a church that is being sustained by the generosity of the congregation. We continue to be a church that is looking forward, not to do less, but to do more, to continue to grow, to continue to see where are those places where God is inviting us to explore new ministries, new relationships, and new possibilities to share our faith. I'm beginning 2023 filled with excitement, filled with possibility for the work that God is calling us to do in 2023. I'm praying for you, as I hope that you are praying for me, that this partnership that God has brought us may continue to blossom and grow in the work that is in front of us. May God continue to bless you and bless us. And I'm so grateful to begin 2023 as being your pastor. Thank you.